Hi, you may remember me. I used to do videos about perfumes and then I stopped for many reasons. Maybe I can film a video just about that if you like. But today I would like to do a kind of updated version of my fragrance collection, because that was one of the first videos I did before I stopped, and as well as the first time I would like to start with my mainstream collection. So some of those perfumes I still own, but many of things changed. I used up some, I sold some, and I bought quite a lot of new fragrances recently. So I have them all there. You cannot see them, but now I have to pick one and I don't even know how to start again. I don't even know if I am able to talk about it as I used to, but we will see. And also let me have my wine. Okay. So you know what, let me start with the classics. And I will now show you what I have from Chanel. So this first one is number 5 Au Première, and this could be considered my signature fragrance, if there is a signature fragrance, because I wear it quite a lot. I wear it to work, and when I don't know what to wear, I always reach for this. It still has the soul of the original number 5, but that doesn't smell good on me. I really appreciate and love aldehydes in the perfumes lately, and this has a nice amount of them. There are some flowers and everything, and it just is a perfect blend that is not so light as the all version that I don't really like, but it's lighter than the original. It also, I believe, has a note of rose, and I'm just crazy for rose lately. So that's the first one. Then I have the famous Coco Mademoiselle. I have it in the EDP. I never even tried the Eau de Toilette, but this one is perfect. I don't know the Entente version of this, and I don't even need to know this because I really like this a lot. It has a slight masculine tones. I think it's is there a vetiver note in there? I'm sorry, I didn't check before I filmed this video, but there is a patchouli note that I really like, especially this I love to wear in the early spring, because it just reminds me of a wet soil, wet ground, that's just coming to life. And I love this. I think it's quite sporty. It's maybe not so elegant as the Au Première, but it's also quite universal. So you can wear it everywhere, or you can wear anything anywhere. But for me, this is just another scent that doesn't require a special occasion, right? Then I have number 19. This is, I would say, the most grown up of those three. Iris, rose, oak moss. But it's not really old smelling. Even though it was created years ago, I still find it quite contemporary. I would wear it mostly in the winter time. I used to love a really, really sweet scent for the winter, but as of late, I prefer something a little bit more fresh, not so sweet. This just has a hint of that sweetness that I really like. Okay. Now, this is a new one in my collection. This is Diesel fuel for life. And I got it for my brother for my birthday. I haven't even worn this yet because I'm waiting for fall to wear this. It has some similarities to the Mademoiselle. However, this one, it's maybe not as refined. It's maybe a bit more in your face, fruity, patchouli, berries, woods. It's quite cheeky, but I think it, again, the wet soil, I just love that note. And so I think in October, November-ish, this could be really good. Then new in my collection is also L'instant Magique from Guerlain, and I still own an extrait version of this, which is delicious, but I will run out of that pretty soon, and so I got this, the Eau de Parfum. I think, again, this is one that when I don't know what to wear, especially in colder months, I would reach for that, because it's comforting, it's powdery. There are almonds and something really, really nice and sweet, and the color is exactly how it smells like. It's really pinkish, not quite girly. I mean, it's a little bit more adult, but it has that comforting feel to it. I don't know how to explain. I don't want to go in the notes in here, because you can find that, and if I'm explaining all the notes, then it means this video is like 2 hours long, and I don't want that. I don't have the energy for that, and I don't have enough wine for that, but just look it up if you like. I think it's pretty decent. It's not anything groundbreaking, and I think there are many more beautiful almond perfumes in there, and even from Guerlain, but it's a cheaper option if you don't want to be expensive smelling and everything. If you don't want to be really fancy, it's nice, and it's maybe, it reminds me of something really motherly. I don't know if that's a word, but I don't know, it's like comforting feeling. Okay, then I used to own this, then I sold it, I believe, and then I bought a little 20 milliliter bottle. This is the Narciso Rodriguez for her Eau de Toilette? Yeah, Eau de Toilette, the black one. Again, I didn't get many chances to wear this recently, because I think it's also for colder weather, but I like the muskiness of this. There is orange blossom note, which I also like, and I think I have the feeling that this could be a little bit offensive to people, so I try to not overspray this one. I think I've heard some not really nice comments from people around when I wore this, but this is years ago, I don't know. I think also this is not something a 20-year-old girl would wear, or I wouldn't wear it, but now as I'm getting older, I think it might be really good. Then something that's not really mature scent is All About Eve by, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Job. I think it's a German brand, right? So Job. So first of all, it has my name on it. That's the first reason why I even try this, and I have this for ages. This is my third bottle, and I still like it. Again, nothing groundbreaking, really subdued scent with vetiver, so it's a little bit woody. It's not as sweet because of the vetiver note in here. Vanilla and apples. Is there any cinnamon in there? I'm not sure, I don't think so. So this is nice for fall because you have the smell of ripe apples everywhere. So I just like to wear it for that occasion. Again, just the jeans and t-shirt kind of scent. Then, so Jasmin Noir L'Essence by Bulgari. This is a little bit more fancy and a little bit more, I don't want to say offensive, but I think this is not such an easy perfume. It's quite biting. It's can be quite sharp in the wrong weather, and so I'm always drawn to wear this when it's raining and it's not so hot. So 20 degrees and raining. There is the jasmine note, but it's grounded by a lot of woods and it's quite sensual. I don't have many of these kind of perfumes and it's a shame. I would like to have more, but nothing quite speaks to me as this one. It's really nice and the bottle is a gem. Let me tell you, all the line. So they have a new line of magnolia, what is there, tuberose. They are all so beautiful, but unfortunately, scent-wise, I only love this one. And this is discontinued, but I have a backup bottle somewhere in my parents' house. I don't know why they discontinued this. I mean, it's similar to Jasmin Noir, but it's a lot more sensual, full, and a little bit darker. Let me grab this one. Okay, so this is the Angel Muse by Mugler, and this is the Eau de Parfum. And I mean, it's typical for this brand that you don't need more than 2 sprays and it fills the room. And even though I really like this one, I just don't wear it anymore. I don't know why. I have to force myself to wear it. Maybe it's just not my style of perfume. Maybe I don't want to be smelled across the room when I walked in. I am considering selling this one. It has a really nice hazelnut note, chocolate, patchouli again, a lot of masculinity in there, which is not typically my style. And I'm just not sure I will use this. So I will give this another chance in the fall and winter, even though it's really nice in the summer as well, if it's not 30 degrees as today. But it's really nice, it's just maybe not my thing. And I used to have also some variation of Angel, and I never quite enjoyed that. So maybe it's just not for me. Then this one, Kenzo Amour. Yeah, I love it. I'm back to vanilla. Really. I just used up Hypnotic Poison by Dio, and I will not buy that again because I really think this one is better. It's similar, but this one is just a bit more sophisticated. It's not so in your face vanilla, here I am. No, this has the rice note, like a rice pudding and a rice dessert with vanilla and sugar and some woods in the background, and it's lighter and it's just like a veil, and I really love it. Okay, this one. This is my 3rd bottle of this. This is Noir by Cocherel, but it turned. I think, I'm afraid it's the initial notes are off, and I'm just trying to use it up and will not buy this again. There's supposed to be a coffee note in it. Yeah, and the overall feeling from this fragrance is white, again comforting, but because I already have this one and this is a little bit more interesting, I don't think I need this one. My mom wears it in the winter, so it reminds me of her, but I don't know. I mean, this was a big bottle, but I still didn't expect it to go bad so fast. Nice, but I've been wearing it for, I don't know, 10 years. So. Then, another one that I have in my collection for years and I still love and enjoy it is the Iceberg fragrance by Iceberg. This is spicy vanilla, foodie, yum. It's also a little bit masculine, which I don't mind in this case. I don't know why. This is discontinued as well, and I don't know if I should try to chase another bottle. It's another fragrance where you only need 3 sprays and you're done. For the rest of the day you don't need to refresh it or anything. This will stay on your clothing forever. This is really nice on my skin, but also when I put it on my clothes, it's there forever until I wash it. It's another scent that I wear in the colder months, and I'm scared to run out of it. It's like a complete fragrance, you know, it doesn't miss anything. There are plenty of notes in there, but the overall scent is really complex. It doesn't miss anything, and there is not overflow of anything that is not supposed to be in there. This is my most beloved perfume of all time, probably. This is Dior Dolce Vita, and I have a 3rd or 4th bottle already of this. And it's another composition that has a little bit of everything, and the result is just flawless. It has woodsy notes, fruits, there are some apricot, there are some spices like cinnamon and white florals. And I just wear this during my happy days. So whenever I'm on vacation or on a trip or at the weekends, I will not wear this to the office again. I mean, I just don't want to spoil it somehow. I just love it so much. I want to have it in my memory, connected only to those really happy times. And yeah, I mean, it's really sunshiny. I don't know how else to explain it, it's true. It's best for the summer, spring and summer, including very hot days. It takes a while for this fragrance to develop on your skin, but once it does, you can really smell the woodsy notes, and it's quite sensual. It's very, very interesting for my nose. I'm always enjoying the development, and the dry down is quite long, and I just love how woodsy it is. And I don't have any other thing like this where I would really smell the woods and enjoy them. It's like when you walk through the forest and there are some trees that's been cut off and they are still in there, and there's the resins coming out of it and you can smell it, and together with the fresh air and maybe some flowers, it's just amazing. Okay, this one, Neroli by Yves Rocher. I mean, it's nothing special. I still have it in my collection, but when I use it up, I don't know if I will. Well, I can't even buy it again because I think it's discontinued again. However, I won't be really sad. Uh, I'm crazy for neroli note in perfumes, but I haven't quite found the one that I would fall in love with. This is more about the citrus than the flowers. So it's nice, but can be quite sharp. And it's not what I expect from a neroli note in the perfumes quite so much. So it's refreshing if you need a quick fix of your citrus fragrance. Okay. Ooh. So what's next? I also used to have this one and also sold it before, and this is Prada Tendre. This has a nice neroli note, and what it reminds me of is a breakfast on vacation by the sea. So you can smell the neroli, there is a freshness of the air in there, but also there's underlying sweet note, like sweets, croissants maybe, tea, and that's what makes the breakfast impression to me, because there is a tea note in it. I just wish the initial smell would stay longer than it does, because it goes quickly to this more sweet ambery phase, which is not what I prefer. But I have this maybe for 3 months and see how much I used up already. So now I really love this. Before I was not a fan, the ambery dry down bothered me, but now I can wear this, no problem. Next one is L'Imperatrice by Dolce & Gabbana, and this is a fragrance that my friend wears, or she at least used to wear this, and she showed it to me. I smelled this and I asked if I can buy it as well. So thank you, she had no problem with it. This fragrance doesn't make a statement, but it's really easy to wear, really nice, not pretentious. The fruity notes in here are really pleasant. There is a kiwi, a strawberry. I smell a lot of melon. Anything else? Maybe some florals in the background. But for spring, when you need to refresh yourself, yeah, it's really nice. And it's one of a kind in my collection, really. I usually don't like fruity perfumes, but this one is smooth, it's not sharp, and it lingers quite a long time. So, you know, usually these types of perfumes don't last as much, but this one is really good. This one is Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely, and this is a perfume that got me into this hobby. It has a lavender note in it, and I'm usually not a fan of lavender, but this is really relaxing. So if I feel stressed or just maybe want to stay at home, be cozy, I would reach out for that. Also, I can wear this when I go to sleep, it doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's quite similar to the Narciso Rodriguez Eau de Toilette. However, this is really inoffensive, really calm, has a good portion of woods in there, and orange blossom. It's quite light. It doesn't stay as long on my skin, so I need to reapply quite often, but I don't mind because it's not expensive, and I will for sure repurchase this. Then we have Gucci Flora, and this is Glamorous Magnolia. I don't know how glamorous it is. It also turned a little bit. So the top notes are not what it used to be, but then it's just fine. I got some compliments on this one, but I don't think I need this in my collection again. So when I use it up, I will not buy it again. It's nice fresh scent with, I don't know, magnolia smells quite citrusy. So in here there are citrusy notes. It's quite sweet, but not gourmand. It's quite powdery. But I feel maybe I'm too old for this now. I have it for some years. Last three, okay. Next is Ariana Grande Cloud. And yes, I bought it as a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. Even though this is, in my opinion, more feminine version, it's weaker, which is a shame, but it's not expensive, so you can spray how much you like. It's not exactly the same, and I don't know if next time I will buy the original, but the Baccarat Rouge has quite a medicinal note in there that I am not a fan of. I don't say that I can stand that, and maybe I will like it in the end, but so far when I tried it from the sample, there was something bothering me in that fragrance, and I found it quite masculine, whereas this is sweeter, rounder, and maybe more simplistic version of it. It has a coconut note which you can smell of, and again, I'm not a fan of coconut in the fragrances, but somehow it works in this. I would say this is a gourmand kind of scent. It's very light. It's not something that I would only wear in the winter, unless it's such a hot weather as it was today. I can wear this year round. Then I have a small bottle of Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, and there is a trend in fragrances lately which are really similar to this one, be it the La Vie est Belle or the Black Opium. This is older than that, but I feel like they're all quite similar to this. However, what makes this one special is the tea note. So, I mean, it's no flower bomb, it's just plain sugar bomb. There are some flowers, but mostly this is a sweet perfume with some tea note. This is something that smells really good applied on skin. It takes some time to develop, but then it's just heavenly. For the winter especially. I own just a small bottle because it's very potent, so I don't need to spray a lot, and also I'm not in the mood for it all the time, but when I do, this is a great sugar fix. And the last one is Amo Ferragamo, and it's quite a cheap fragrance. It smells a little bit cheap, but I don't mind that at all. It smells of orange ice cream to me. Yeah, let me spray this. It's maybe not best for the hot weather, but in the winter it's like a cozy cashmere sweater on you. It's really warming. It's really something that I love since this past winter. I got it for Christmas, and this is already the second bottle, so I bought the biggest bottle available after I used up a small 30 ml bottle. And I used to own Signorina by Ferragamo, which was also very, very nice. They both don't last a long time, but let me tell you, for that price, I don't care. I would just spray it all over. Yeah. So just some fruits, vanilla and woods, it's all I need. Okay, so that was my mainstream collection update. Next time I would love to do a niche update if I have the time and I'm in the mood to do it. I have quite a lot of new things because I got some for my birthday, and after after some years of no buy, which was not really intentional, it was mostly because I didn't love any new fragrances and I didn't even sample them. Now I am in the mood to buy again. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye bye.